Have you ever met a man who radiates an unshakable calm, a quiet confidence that feels almost otherworldly, yet when pushed too far, he unleashes a force so precise and devastating it leaves you questioning everything? These men are Sigma males, noble-hearted guardians of their own peace, but warriors when their boundaries are crossed. Today we're diving deep into why Sigma males embody this duality, a heart of gold but a spirit forged in fire. This isn't just about strength, it's about the philosophy that fuels it, the ancient wisdom that shapes their every move. Welcome to the Sigma male community, where we uncover the mindset, the discipline, and the unbreakable code that defines the Sigma male. Prepare to be challenged, inspired, and transformed as we explore what makes these lone wolves kind until you cross the line, and why that line is the threshold between nobility and war. 1. Their silence is a sheathed blade, not submission. In a world obsessed with noise, where every loudmouth assumes volume equals power, the Sigma male's silence is a masterclass in restraint, and a warning you'd be wise not to ignore. It's not that he has nothing to say, it's that he's already fought the internal battles most men never face, emerging with a stillness that's volcanic in its depth. Picture a heated debate, egos clash, voices escalate, chaos reigns. The Sigma sits there, unflinching, his presence a quiet storm. Then, when the moment demands it, he speaks, his words sharp, deliberate, cutting through the noise like a blade through silk. That silence wasn't weakness, it was a sheathed weapon, and when it's drawn, it's not chaos you face, but precision so cold it redefines the room. This is the essence of self-mastery, a cornerstone of the Sigma's world. He doesn't waste energy on pointless chatter because he's honed his mind to act only when it matters. His silence is a choice, a testament to the rational control he wields over his emotions. Misjudge it, and you'll learn too late that his quiet wasn't surrender, it was the calm before a storm you didn't see coming. The Sigma's blade stays sheathed not for your comfort, but for his own purpose. Cross him, and that restraint becomes your reckoning. 2. Justice is their compass, vengeance is beneath them. Sigma males don't stoop to the petty games of revenge. Those are for men too weak to see the bigger picture. Instead, they navigate life with a compass set to justice, a higher calling that demands balance over bloodshed. Imagine a betrayal. A friend lies to your face, twists your trust into a weapon against you. Most would plot payback, letting anger fester. Not the Sigma. He steps back, assesses, and acts with chilling clarity. Maybe he cuts you off, maybe he lets your own lies unravel you. He doesn't need to strike. He knows the universe has a way of settling scores. His withdrawal isn't weakness, it's the restoration of equilibrium, a move so subtle yet devastating you'll feel it for years. This approach is pure Stoic wisdom. Emotions don't rule him, reason does. He understands that vengeance is a trap, a cycle that binds you to the one who wronged you. The Sigma breaks that chain by letting natural consequences play out, staying above the fray with a nobility that's unshakable. He doesn't need to prove anything to you. His justice is self-evident, a law he enforces without fanfare. Push him, and you won't get his wrath. You'll get the silence of a man who's already moved on, leaving you to drown in the mess you made. 3. They bury monsters to protect the world. The peace you see in a Sigma male isn't some naive gift. He's earned it through wars you'll never witness. Beneath that calm exterior lie the ghosts of his past. Rage, fear, doubt, monsters he's faced down and buried deep. Think of a man who survived betrayal so raw it could have shattered him. Instead of breaking, he turned inward, wrestling those demons into submission until they became the foundation of his strength. His tranquility isn't innocence. It's a fortress built on the graves of chaos he's conquered. That's why he's kind, because he knows the cost of unleashing what he's tamed. This is resilience forged in fire, a stoic triumph over the self. The Sigma protects the world by keeping his darkness locked away, a selfless act of control that demands constant vigilance. But when you cross that line, when you provoke him beyond reason, you're not just facing a man, you're rattling the cage of something ancient and lethal. His warrior spirit isn't reckless, it's a calculated release, a force he wields only when the noble heart can no longer hold it back. That kindness you took for granted? It was your shield and you just threw it away. For love is a sanctuary, betrayal triggers exile. When a Sigma male opens his heart, it's a rare and sacred thing, a sanctuary where loyalty is absolute and trust is ironclad. He doesn't love lightly, he builds a world for those he lets in, a space of unshakable safety. Picture a man who'd move mountains for you, who guards your peace as fiercely as his own. But betray that trust, lie, manipulate, or stab him in the back, and that sanctuary vanishes. There's no argument, no second chance. One day you're in his orbit, the next you're nothing, a ghost he no longer sees. His love was a privilege and you just revoked your own access. This is emotional control at its peak, a stoic refusal to cling to what's broken. The Sigma knows that holding on to betrayal poisons the soul, so he cuts it out with surgical precision. Exile isn't revenge, it's self-respect, a boundary enforced with the cold certainty of a man who values his peace above all. He doesn't waste time on drama. He moves forward, leaving you in the dust of a bond you shattered. That noble heart gave you everything, until you proved you didn't deserve it. 5. Pain is forged into fuel, not displayed as weakness. Sigma males don't wear their scars for sympathy, they melt them down and forge something stronger. When life hits hard, loss, failure, betrayal, he doesn't crumble or beg for pity. Imagine a man whose world collapses, job gone, dreams torched. While others wallow, he retreats to his inner forge, turning pain into power. Every wound becomes a lesson, every setback a stepping stone. He doesn't ask, why me? He demands, what now? And builds a new path from the wreckage. That suffering you caused? It's the fuel for his next victory. This is Stoic alchemy, the art of transforming adversity into growth. The Sigma doesn't let pain define him. He uses it to refine himself, emerging tougher, sharper, wiser. He's not hiding weakness, he's eliminating it piece by piece, until all that's left is unbreakable resolve. You thought you'd break him, but you handed him the raw material to rise higher than you'll ever reach. His noble heart endures, his warrior spirit thrives on the challenge. 6. Detachment is their ultimate act of self-respect. Clinging to toxicity? That's a weakness the Sigma male can't afford. When a person or situation turns sour, draining his energy, threatening his peace, he doesn't hesitate. He walks away clean and final, like a blade slicing through dead weight. No grand speeches, no lingering doubts. Picture a man who quits a soul-crushing job overnight, or cuts off a friend who's become a leech. He's not running, he's reclaiming his life, honoring the version of himself that fought for freedom. Detachment isn't cold, it's the warm glow of a man who knows his worth. This is rational thinking in action, a stoic commitment to protecting what matters most: his own soul. The Sigma doesn't negotiate with chaos, he eliminates it, ensuring his energy flows only toward growth and purpose. You don't get a goodbye because you no longer exist in his world. That noble heart gave you a chance, the warrior spirit decided when it was over. He's not abandoning you, he's saving himself, and that's a strength you'll never understand. 7. They see your mask and let you wear it, until they don't. The Sigma male's gaze cuts through your act like a laser. He sees the fake smiles, the hidden motives, the lies you think are clever. But he doesn't call you out right away. He watches, patient as a predator, letting you dig your own grave. Imagine a coworker plotting against him, all charm and deceit. The Sigma says nothing, gathers proof, waits. Then, without warning, he pulls the rug out. Your access is gone, your game exposed, your power nullified. He didn't need to shout, he just let you overplay your hand. This is stoic patience, a mastery of timing and truth. He doesn't react to your mask, he studies it, learning your weaknesses while you think you're winning. When he acts, it's not emotional, it's a calculated endgame, executed with the precision of a man who's already 3 steps ahead. That noble heart gave you room to prove yourself. The warrior spirit closed the trap when you failed. You thought you fooled him, but he was just waiting for the perfect moment to walk away. Principle is their battle cry, not ego. Sigma males don't chase applause, they don't need it. Ignore them and they'll shrug, their worth isn't tied to your gaze. But threaten something sacred, truth, fairness, the defenseless, and you'll see the warrior rise. Picture a man who steps up when no one else will. A bully's picking on the weak and the Sigma intervenes, calm but unyielding. He's not there for glory, he's there because it's right. His voice is steady, his logic iron, his presence a wall you can't push past. He fights not for himself but for what endures. This is stoic virtue, a life guided by principle over pride. The Sigma's strength lies in his clarity, he sees what's worth defending and lets the rest burn. He doesn't care if you like him, he cares if you respect the line he's drawn. That noble heart beats for justice. The warrior spirit enforces it with a force that's quiet but absolute. You can't sway him with flattery or tears. Only truth moves him, and that's a power no ego can match. 9. Boundaries are invisible force fields. The Sigma male's boundaries aren't suggestions. They're electrified walls you don't see until you hit them. On the safe side you get his loyalty, his warmth, his rare trust. Cross over, disrespect him, drain him, play games, and the field activates. No warning, no debate. 1 minute you're in, the next you're out, staring at a void where he used to be. Imagine a friend who keeps pushing, taking more than he gives. The Sigma doesn't argue. He's just gone, a connection severed with the efficiency of a guillotine. This is stoic self-preservation, a refusal to let chaos breach his peace. His boundaries protect the noble heart that's generous to a fault, while the warrior spirit guards them with ruthless resolve. He doesn't explain because he doesn't owe you that. His actions are the lesson. You don't get a second shot because he's already learned yours. That force field isn't anger. It's the silent hum of a man who's mastered the art of saying no. 10. Their purpose burns internally, unseen. The Sigma male doesn't need your spotlight. His fire burns inside, a quiet inferno of purpose you'll never fully grasp. He's the man who helps a stranger in silence, who builds something great without a cheerleader. His nobility isn't loud, it's lived, woven into every choice he makes. But test that purpose, mock it, obstruct it, and the warrior emerges not to prove a point but to protect what's sacred. He'll lock you out, not with fanfare, but with the calm certainty of someone who knows his path. This is stoic integrity, a life driven by an inner compass no one else can touch. The Sigma doesn't seek validation because his purpose is its own reward, until you threaten it. Then that noble heart hardens, and the warrior spirit enforces a boundary you can't cross. He's not here to impress you. He's here to become himself, and that's a force more powerful than any applause you could offer. 11. Peace is sacred ground paid for in blood. The calm radiating from a Sigma male isn't free. It's a holy relic carved from the battles he's fought within. He's paid for it with sleepless nights, brutal honesty, and the burial of chaos most men run from. Picture a man who's cut ties with toxic kin, who's walked through fire to find stillness. That peace is his sanctuary, and he'll defend it with everything he has. Push him too far, disrupt it with noise or deceit, and he doesn't lash out. He eradicates, removing you from his world with a precision that's almost reverent. This is the stoic pinnacle, peace as the ultimate prize, guarded by a warrior's vigilance. The Sigma's noble heart cherishes that calm, but the spirit that forged it knows how to fight for it. He doesn't argue or plead. He acts, ensuring nothing steals what he's earned. Disturb that sacred ground and you're not just an enemy, you're a memory, erased to preserve what matters most. That's the Sigma way, kindness until the line, then a wall no one breaches twice. You've just seen the soul of the Sigma male laid bare, a noble heart that pulses with quiet strength, and a warrior spirit that rises when the line is crossed. This isn't just a mindset, it's a revolution, a stoic path to self-mastery, resilience, and unshakable purpose. At the Sigma male community, we don't just preach these truths. We live them, offering you the tools to forge your own noble heart and warrior spirit. If this hit you deep, if it lit a fire in your chest, don't let it fade, act on it. Reflect on these lessons, apply them, and watch your life transform into something extraordinary. Like this video, drop a comment with your thoughts, share it with the men who need to hear it, and subscribe to the Sigma male community, your home for wisdom, growth, and the stoic edge that sets you apart. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a step on this journey. You're not just watching, you're becoming. We'll see you in the next one.